And the Kremlin is reacting strongly to Macron's speech by saying the French leader's comments are an indication that Paris wants to prolong the war in Ukraine. And the Russian spokesman had particularly stern words for Macron's statement that he is considering sharing France's nuclear capabilities within Europe. Have a listen.
Of course, this is a threat against Russia. If Macron considers us a threat, gathers a meeting of the chiefs of general staffs of European countries and Britain, says that nuclear weapons need to be used, and prepares to use nuclear weapons against Russia, this is certainly a threat.
Mark Perlman, France 24's French politics editor, is here with us to help us understand the implications of Macron's address, both here in France and abroad, of course. Can you give us a little more of an indication of the tone of Macron's speech and also the tone of the reactions out of Russia?
Well, a very grave and solemn tone from the president. First of all, a primetime address that was not planned, that was decided yesterday morning, and clearly a very stark words. The age of innocence is finished. We need to be ready. Russia is a threat. Russia is a threat to Ukraine. It's a threat to Europe. It's a threat to France. It is killing opponents abroad. It is not acting nicely. It is rearming much quicker than we do. So essentially, it's time to hit the panic button. And this is what the French president wanted to convey. And he also wanted to convey the opposite message that the one we're hearing from the White House. Essentially saying Russia is an enemy, we should deal with it as such. Clearly, this is a marked contrast with what we've been hearing since Donald Trump arrived at the White House, or even before his arrival at the White House, and which is obviously music to the ear of the Kremlin. And this is why precisely you had this very harsh reaction from Russia, basically saying, you know, the Americans are treating us in a nice way. Why are the French and the rest of Europe treating us as the enemy? Times have changed, and it's time for Macron to realize this.